saying that throwing away leather shoes is waste, and that even if you're a vegan, you should use them or you should give them to someone else, right, for use. That is not vegan values. That is non-vegan values. Okay, vegans don't use animals. We don't see animals as resources, whether they are dead or alive. It's as simple as that. See, you have to think, how would you treat a human body? If a human was killed for leather, right, would you use those shoes? You would never do that. You would never do that, because you have a certain amount of respect for human bodies. That is why we cremate bodies or we bury them. We don't even take a single organ from a human body without prior consent. Right? That's how much respect we put into a body, and that is the level of respect we need to offer our fellow animals too. Right? So to say that you are wasting those shoes, we are not wasting anything. That shoe, that is not a resource. That is the body of a being who did not want to die, who was exploited their entire life and then finally murdered for what? For a pair of shoes? That's what you destroyed an entire life for? And then you're trying to convince vegans, you're trying to get into our heads and say that it's waste to not use animals? The exact thing that our entire principle, the entire principle of veganism, that is what it stands against. That animals are not ours to exploit. They are not resources.